Hi. Uh, my name is Clifford Wilson. I have a piece of information that, take it or leave it, I'm keeping it real. I want you to understand that I am not perfect, and I'm not trying to change anybody's mind about anything written in the Bible or not. I'm just saying that I've had an experience with Yeshua, okay, and it's been going on all my life. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm going to tell you right now. I smoke. I'm just keeping it real, okay? I don't want to be fake in any way, shape, or form. Now, what I'm about to say may sound crazy. I don't care anymore. I mean, I don't care. The thing is, I have a story that goes way back, but to keep it concise to what I need to tell you, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story of something that happened between about 1910 to 1961 to 1964, and then to 2004 to present. I know it's a lot. And it's concise, and I've cut it down from a long time. Okay, but here's the thing: I was listening to Shabbat Night Live, Dr. Charles Thurston, and he mentioned something about paradise, where people are collected to their people, right? And with my experience with Jehovah, okay, with Yeshua, and what I'm about to say might be controversial. It's not what I'm trying to do. Because there's, people have their ways of thinking about what way things are. But it's been my experience that when you die, you're collected to your people. Well, or wherever you go, wherever you're put. Okay, and I believe he's right. I had it confused with heaven because it's the kingdom of heaven, but it's paradise, and it's right here on the earth. Now, my particular spot that I was in a place called the Golden City, and it was on Sunrise Court in a house where Yeshua had brought me after I had died, and that was about 1910. And I was there in that city for about 25 years. Then I was called back to the proving grounds from there, and I'm keeping it really short. And I had been placed in the womb twice. I'm not going to get into that, but I died twice. Pop, right back with the Lord. Pop. He said, "We're going to do this again." I said, "No." The second time, I said, "No, please. I'm tired." So he said, "Okay." So he picked me up and took me to a garden in the beautiful city. Told me I never had to leave. Making a long story short, I spent another 25 years there playing music, playing in the garden, running and playing with the children and everything like that. Now, I have 50 years of that experience. One day, in 2004, Yeshua come woke me up. Woke me up, brought my memories up to speed. How does he do that? I don't know. He's Jehovah. He did it, okay? And, anyway, so come to find out, or remember, Wairika, California is the very same picture of the Golden City. And there's a highway between the Golden City and the beautiful city. Now, the beautiful city, the picture of it is Dunsmuir, California. There's a highway between there and a mountain. That's a whole nother story. But I met somebody up on that mountain. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Enoch, but I really don't know that. I don't know. All I know is I met somebody up on that mountain one day in that time period. Anyway, but the location is perfect. Even the terrain. So I'm going to say this. Paradise? You don't go to heaven. You go to paradise, which is right here on the earth. You don't leave the earth. Your body goes into the grave and you go to paradise. That's my experience, and I'm standing right there on it, 100% sure about it, because I've been there. Done that. Now, I got a whole story behind that. I just really condensed it. I mean, whew. Look, in 1961, I was born. In 1963, Yeshua showed up, so we're going to put you to sleep now. And I didn't want to go to sleep. I was 3 years old, laying in the bed. And he told me I was going to make mistakes, but it would work out, and that he'd be right there with me, and everything like that. He said he'd be right there with me, but I wouldn't know it. Well, so I laid my head down and went to sleep in obedience. Closed my eyes. And then he said, son, I looked back up, and he said, don't forget to breathe. Anyway, so when I woke up the next morning, I did not remember anything. See, because he had left me awake, so to speak, from the time before I was born, after I was born, up till I was 3. I still had all these memories. I still had all this going on. But when he put me to sleep, I didn't remember anything. He told me previously that he was going to put me to sleep in 3 and wake me in 40. Well, he put me to sleep in 1964. And then he woke me in 2004. And then I've inadvertently been, my mind's blown. Man, I'm going to tell you what. You want to get your mind blown, get to know Jehovah. He'll blow your mind, okay? Yeshua, he will blow your mind. Okay? Because our minds, wow. Anyway, he's so good. What I'm saying is, there's more going on than we mostly understand and know. But I get to know this, and I'm just giving my testimony, and, take it or leave it. But I especially wanted to tell this to Michael Root, because I understand that he's going against these people that are nutcases, and I get it. I understand it. Those people who say smoke cigars on a cloud and play a harp. No. Look, I'm going to tell you this, a little thing about it. Was in around 2010 when I was shot dead, and I was. And I woke up from the nap, and I stood up out of that dead body, and he came and got me. I'm just going to say it that way, because there's more to it, but he came and got me, and he said, come with me. I'm going to take you to a place to rest for a while. That's when he took me to the Golden City. That was New Orleans, Louisiana, and a few minutes later we were walking on this, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fast-moving land bridge. I don't know how to explain it, but we're walking at a normal speed, and he's telling me things like, I'm going to cause you to forget this for now because it's painful. I said, okay, but can I remember later? He said, sure. Yeah. Okay. And then we end up in the Golden City, and it kind of just comes down on the street. How does he do that? He's Jehovah. I don't know. He's Jehovah. He will blow your mind. He blew mine. And I'm going to tell you what, I've had round and round and round and round trying to explain this to people, and I just, trying not to sound crazy. Well, oh well. If I sound crazy, then whatever. But I'm telling you what, Jehovah is Father God, and he loves us.